buoyancy force pulling this up. Importantly, it's not changing. If it were changing and going down, that means we would have a leak, but it's holding steady at 37.6. That's a big deal.
And the second piece of good news is my buddy and warm-blooded good luck charm Al Chen had arrived. You might recognize Al as the other guy here with Adam, and he's the one who actually said this.
Touchdown confirmed. We're safe on Mars.
If we were successful, he'd be the one to make the official call. And so after all the requisite last-minute preparations and 3 long years,
Here we go, girl.
it was finally time for liftoff.
Ready? 3, 2, 1! You're free! Oh.
And everything was looking good. The balloon ascent rate was just what we predicted, and that meant we for sure didn't have a leak, and things were finally breaking our way.
Is that how it's supposed to look? Yeah.
And it takes about 2 hours to get all the way up to space.
Whoa.
So once the balloon hit 30,000 feet, we decided to hop in the car so we could drive over to the predicted landing spot about 45 minutes away.
So far, it's all systems nominal. Balloon's in the air, it's ascending at the right rate. We've passed some critical threshold points, and we're still in the game. 5th time is the charm, as they say.
And we eventually started outrunning the balloon in the car, so we pulled over for a bit as we reached an important altitude milestone of 100,000 feet.
I would say over 100.
Woo! Over 100.
That's 19 miles up and 2.5 times higher than a typical commercial plane flies. And because the balloon expands so large as it rises, we realized we could actually even spot it from the ground, which was awesome.
Yeah, no, I see it, yeah.
Dude, that's totally it.
What wasn't awesome was when moments later Joe, while looking through the binoculars, made this gut-wrenching observation.
It looked really big and then it looked really small. You saw it small? Yeah, it like seemed to be smaller.
But it's just weird that it would just completely disappear.
Which was followed by a devastating call from the balloon tracking team.
It dropped within the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That's 30,000 feet over the last however, so it's just popped.
But these don't pop, there's zero pressure.
And that's true, they don't pop. But unbeknownst to us, while we were looking at it from the ground, the rocket and beach ball had been spinning around and around relative to the balloon for about 10 minutes. This meant the cord that attaches to the string that self-destructs the balloon was getting wrapped around tighter and tighter until it was so tight, it pulled down on the balloon string that is designed to essentially unzip and destroy itself. And so before we even had the chance to release the rocket and beach ball from the balloon, it all started coming down in one big tangled heap at 150 miles per hour, which is way faster than the eggs could survive.
Oh, well, let's start driving.
And as we drove over, all I could think about was how our fate would rest solely in the hands of the redundant systems we'd put in place.
We think it's probably about 2 miles up that way.
This was our Apollo 13 moment. If our payload could autonomously jettison itself from the tangled rocket balloon mess at 20,000 feet, then it would be able to deploy our lucky orange parachute and land the eggs safely on its airbags. And as we parked, we knew what was done was done. There was nothing left to do but go on a hunt to find the wreckage and reveal our fate.
I see something orange. That looks like a rover parachute. Okay. We've got a thing.
And seeing the payload all by itself was a huge deal, because it meant it had actually autonomously ejected itself from the mangled weather balloon mess at 20,000 feet. And later when we checked the footage, this is exactly what it confirmed. And while that was incredible news, I knew by this point not to get my hopes up.
I mean, so let's look through the window, a little bit of dirt. You see.
Pretty good, definitely touchdown, but
Touchdown confirmed. Whether or not we're safe on Earth is TBD, right?
let's check it out to be sure.
Oh man.
Touchdown confirmed, we're safe on Earth!
We're safe on Earth! That is a hot egg. It was in space and now it's on Earth and it's not broken.
After that, we tracked down the beach ball, which as far as I was concerned, was just extra credit at this point.
This is the backup, the simple solution, the true engineer solution here.